Everything in this world has actually two sides, good and bad, black and white, dark and bright. So Mara and Buddha, they were like two opposing contrast poles, we can say. So that's an important question. And in Buddhism, we do have actually Mara. It could be a concept, like in the Buddha's pursuit of enlightenment. It is said he had 10 Maras, 10 Mara armies. But what are those 10 Mara armies? They were all emotions, all thoughts. And Kama te Patama Sena, the first Mara is the Kama, the sensual desire. That is the Mara. It's not something like a physical something, but it is actually the the emotional side that we have, like the temptations that we have. Like we are so tempted to see things, to hear things. We are easily carried away by a lot of sensual pleasures. Those are the maras that we have. And remember, the Buddha had to encounter three Mara daughters, like Tanha, Rati, and Raga. They are also just the part of the same attachment, desire. Khandha is the craving, right? Rati also is part of the family, and Raga is also the last. And all these, when we consider, we can see that is the inherent defilements that we have, strong attachments, feelings that we have. So mostly it will be the sensual passions. And in Buddhist history, literature, we also have five kinds of maras, like Māra, Skandha Māra, and Devaputta Māra, and so few more Maras are there. So that means that there are some um, mostly to do with the internal, but there could be some external Maras also according to Buddhist cosmology actually. For example, the one you mentioned, like the Vasavati Mara, he was part of the heavenly world, it is said, and he was like a regional lord in the Taoist realm, and then he could also influence. I think in many religions you can see how the darker side of the mind or the defilement can influence us. It is much easier to do wrong things in the world, you know. So if you do wrong things, lots and lots of friends can be there with you. You will be surrounded by loads and loads of friends. And some people think, oh, when we do wrong things, it's much easier, and also we get lot of benefits. It's much easier, like you know, like flowing or swimming with the flow. It's not like upstream journey, but the things that we need to work on is the upstream journey, which is much more challenging. Like you have to go against the time. Like when you drop something from above, it will, come down easily with the theory of gravity, right? But if you actually throw something against that, you need to make a lot of effort. Same thing when we do wrong things, like unwholesome things, you can do it much easier. But to do the things that is against that temptation, you really have to work very hard, diligently. So Mara, it is said, like, is more supportive to the things that when you do wrong things. But if you try to do certain good things, you will see lots and lots of disturbance happening. Like, oh, I can't do, like, even if you like continue to meditate, what happens? The the Mara or actually, as I said, the internal temptations can be disturbed, and so internally you will have a lot of difficulty, challenges. Like you will have more and more difficulties. Like you are trying to meditate, and then you have some family issues coming up, financial issues coming up, like many other things can, come up, and suddenly you see like my meditation is not so easy, not so smooth. But you need to continue to do that. There is one way of coping with that. That strategy is your sealing, your morality, your virtue,
Mm.
your precept. So if you keep practicing the virtues or the precepts or the morality side, continue to focus on that, that will be the shield that you can hold against the Māra, against all the temptations, all the hindrances. So things can be there for you, like disturbances can be there, distractions can be there for you, but do not forget, like your own shield, the sealer, can help you um, fight against all these parts. So that is why we need to hold that sealer. I would like to say like it's like the face mask. You know, you are fighting against the virus with the face mask and the face shield, and also the hand sanitizer. So, like how we become mindful and practice our sealer, 5%, 8%, 10%, and all the precepts, and that way you can be much more, remember, confident. When you practice sealer, you become confident, so your self-confidence can help you stand stronger against all temptation, all maras. So Mara can be something, it is not really invincible, but your own practice can make you a stronger person to fight against the Mara.